I know this video says how to kiss any boy that you want, but that does not mean that you should be running through your streets trying to suck face with every guy that you see. So what I'm about to teach you is highly classified, yeah, but it does not mean you should be like trying to like sexually assault every guy that you see. Okay, let's be realistic. So 90% of the time, it's usually the boy that has to make the first move when it comes to kissing. But the guy that you like might want to kiss you, but he won't because he's basically afraid of rejection. I mean, it's such a big fear for us guys. I mean, trying to like make the first move and like that fear of getting rejected, because it just makes us feel so embarrassed. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you some things that you can do to let him know that you want him to make the first move. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do before you can even think about kissing this guy that you want to kiss is breaking the touch barrier. So the touch barrier is literally as simple as it sounds. It's literally just touching him, and you're probably wondering, why do I need to touch before kissing him? Because it lets the guy know you're comfortable getting close to this person. It lets us know that you might want to take it a step further, if that makes sense. You're doing it in a subtle way. So how do you go about breaking the touch barrier? So basically there's a few things that you can do. So if, for example, if you're on a first date and he's got like lots of tattoos, or he's got a watch or something like that, you say, oh, I really like your tattoos, I really like your watch. Like, put your hand on his arm, and then he'll probably talk about his tattoos. Oh, I got the watch, I got these tattoos on, whatever, it doesn't matter, yeah. And you just like caress his arm, do you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean you have to do it like in a weird way. Don't like feel him up, okay? Do you know what I mean? It's just something, I really like your tattoos. And I go like, when I was on a date with this girl, I mean, me personally, I've got these earrings as you can see, and sometimes I wear stretchers. And I really like it when my ears are like being played with. And this girl I was on a date with, she was like, oh, I really like your earrings, yeah? And then she literally just like started like playing with my earlobe kind of thing. And I really like that just because it's my personal taste. I just like my ears being played with. And she like, while she did it, she like kind of put her hands like a little bit up my head kind of thing. And I was like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, yeah? And I love it. Good, so you've broken the touch barrier. Lesson 1 completed. Okay, so the next thing that you can do to let him know that you want to take things a bit further, the way that you stare at him. Now, don't get this fooled. That does not mean you have to stare at him like a creep. It's like, it's such a like a subtle thing. So I met this girl in a bar and we were just chatting. And while we were chatting, she was like looking at me. She was like staring at me, but she was like checking me out. And I absolutely loved what she was doing. It's such a subtle thing, but I found it so attractive. So I was basically just talking about myself, but while I was talking, she was like looking at me basically like this. Like, now I'm not a girl, so I can't do this very well, but I'm sure you get the idea, okay? So don't cringe at this, please. But she basically looked at me like this. Oh my days, okay? When I saw her do that, I literally felt like I was gonna have a heart attack. If you do that to a guy correctly, he will absolutely melt. He might even fall for you. I started getting nervous. I started getting kind of hot and sweaty, do you know what I mean? It's such a subtle thing for you to do, but I'm telling you, he will get the message. Okay, so the next thing that you can do to let him know that you're interested in him and you want to take things a step further is literally just taking a step, invading his personal area. Okay, now it sounds a bit weird when I say it like that, but all you're doing is basically, if you're standing and you're talking to each other, for example, all you want to do is literally take a step closer to him, and that's all you want to do. This is a really good way of finding out if the guy that you like is even interested in you and wants to take things further. Because if you take a step closer to him while you're talking, for example, if he is not interested in you, 99% of the time he will step back. He will. If he's not interested in you, he's going to like take a few steps back. If you're on a bench, for example, and you just shift up a little bit closer to him, if he shifts away from you, it's a pretty good sign that he's probably not interested in you. But if you take a step closer to him and he doesn't move, it's a pretty good sign that he wants to take things a step further. It means to you that he's comfortable getting close to you. That is such a good way to understand the situation in a bit more detail. Let's just say it like that. Okay, so the moment of truth. So let's just say that you've done all of these things that I've told you to do and you finally get to kiss this person. But when you actually finally do kiss this guy that you like, make sure that you are the one to pull away first, okay? It's really important you do that because you want to make him like think about you, right? So trust me, you are in control. You're the one who has to pull away. And when you pull away, you need to say this one thing. And I'm telling you, if you say this to him, he will be hooked on you for months on end. Okay, so when you're kissing this guy and you're ready to pull away, you literally pull away really slowly and you say this to him. That's all you're getting for the moment. And you walk off. If you do that to him, he will 100% go talk about you to all of his guy mates. He will be hooked up on you for months on end. I'm telling you this. Basically, that's the entire video. I really hope it helped because I really like making these videos for you guys, and I love it when you guys comment. It fuels me to make more videos like this, and I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have given me. And if you're new here, please subscribe, like, share. It really does help me out, and I'll see you guys next week.
We'll be right back.